Hello everyone and welcome back to Surgical Utopia. Today we will be discussing about the classification of the cyst. So the cyst, according to Shear's classification, is divided into three categories. The first one is the cyst of jaws. The second category is cyst associated with maxillary antrum, and the third category is cyst associated with soft tissues of mouth, face and neck. So in cyst of the jaws, it is further divided into two categories, that is the cyst originating from the epithelial cells or the cysts which are not associated with epithelium or epithelial cells. The cyst from epithelial origin can be further categorized or divided into two categories: the ones who have the odontogenic origin, that is originating from the tooth, and the second is the non-odontogenic origin. So now coming to the odontogenic origin, it is again divided into developmental and the non-developmental origin, or the cyst arising from the inflammatory origin. So under all these categories, what all cysts are lying, we will study all of them, and in this video I will only enumerate what all cysts are lying under which category. So I have created some mnemonics for us to remember. Coming to the developmental origin, you can remember the cyst lying in this category by the phrase that I have formed. It says PWD, calculated equation for development of great grand lintel. So the first letter or the letters which are in capital of this phrase are representing the cysts which are lying under this category. So with P we have primordial cyst, with C we have calcifying odontogenic cyst, then with E we have eruption cyst, with D we have dentigerous cyst, with G we have gingival cyst of infants, and the second G represent the gingival cyst of adults, and with L we have the lateral periodontal cyst, which develops on the side of a root of a pulpless tooth, and it is regarded as lateral periodontal cyst, which is formed by the stimulation of the cell rest of molasses. So all of these cysts lie in the developmental origin of the odontogenic cyst. Under the non-developmental category, we have cysts which originate through the inflammatory reaction, and in order to remember this, you can just remember it by RPR letters. The first one is the radical cyst or the radicular cyst. It is also called as apical periodontal cyst, and these are associated with roots of non-vital teeth. The second cyst is paradental cyst, and the third one is the residual cyst, which is associated with the periapical or periodontal cyst, which is asymptomatic, and in these kind of cysts the patient complains of the pain and the tooth is removed without noticing the presence of a cyst in the region associated with the tooth. So these are called as residual cyst, and it is present in the region of extracted tooth. The second category is the cyst arising from the non-odontogenic origin. The mnemonic to remember the cyst lying in this is nature's nourishment gives mental peace. So with N we have the nasopalatine cyst, then with second N we have the nasolabial cyst, with G we have the globulomaxillary cyst, and with M we have the median palatine alveolar mandibular cyst or the median palatine cyst. Then coming to the cyst of the non-epithelial origin, to remember this, just remember the current situation, that is the pandemic situation, and to prevent the spread of COVID-19 we need social distancing. So the mnemonic goes like social spacing halts transferable ailments. So with S we have simple bone cyst, with second S we have solitary bone cyst, with H we have hemorrhagic bone cyst. T in the word transferable is corresponding to the traumatic bone cyst, and A in the word ailment is corresponding to aneurysmal bone cyst. So these were all the cysts lying in the non-epithelial origin of the cyst of the jaw. The second category was cysts associated with maxillary antrum. And in this category we have two cysts. The first one is benign mucosal cyst of maxillary antrum, and the second one is surgical ciliated cyst of the maxilla. So there are only two cysts. The first one is benign mucosal cyst of maxillary antrum, and the second one is surgical ciliated cyst. Whereas in the third category, under which the cyst was classified by Shears, that is the cyst of the soft tissue of mouth, face and neck. For this I have made the following mnemonic, that is, just remember it like pimples developed through blocked and clogged cheek oil glands. So with P we have parasitic or hydatid cyst, with D we have dermoid and epidermoid cyst, with T we have thyroglossal duct cyst, with B we have branchial cyst, which is also called as cervical lymphoepithelial cyst, and with C we have cystic hygroma. With second C we have cyst of the salivary glands, which results due to pooling of saliva in a region of traumatized or obstructed minor salivary duct. So these were all the cysts lying under the various categories as per the Shears classification. I hope this was simplified and easy for you to remember, and I'll see you in the next video. It's a wrap for now. Bye bye and take care.